Hi Aries, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-February 2025 love reading. Thank you to those of you who have liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, source will be in front of us. It's what I call the bridge and the gap spread, and the way it works is look at the past, present, future energies between you and a main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some more cards as well for some additional insight, and that's where the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. But if you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have Judgment. So to me, this says that for the majority of you, this is someone that you've had a history with, and in the past, it looks like the two of you might have reconnected. Now, it could have gone either way as far as who approached who. It does seem like they might have been the ones to approach you, but again, like I said, that could have gone either way. But yeah, it definitely looks like this is someone you have a bit of a history with already. Might have had a parting of ways at one point, and then came back together recently in the past. Alright, past energy on their side, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is Capricorn energy here, and to me this is that they might have done something in an attempt to test the strength of the connection. So for some of you, yeah, maybe it was as simple as they might have left the connection behind to see, like, okay, with the time apart, would this person still be interested if I come back around, right? Would I miss this person if I do walk away, right? Things along those lines there. But yeah, and for some of you, it could have even been where they did something maybe to spark jealousy in you. I have to say that's at least a possibility as well. But again, I feel like they were ultimately doing something to see how strong the connection was, even if it wasn't in the healthiest way. All right, present energy on your side, we have the Two of Cups. So yeah, so to me this says you might feel like the two of you are a lot more likely on the same page now, right? So especially if there was some kind of drama in the past, like we talked about. What always stands out to me with the artwork in this card is we see a lightning bolt in the background. Let's see if we get to focus a little better. Yeah, you got a lightning bolt in the background. One of the cups is knocked over, right? Clearly there was a storm, so it could just be saying that there might have been some stormy emotions between the two of you in the past, right? But it looks like it's saying that now that's settling and you guys are actually getting back on the same page. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is Taurus energy here, and to me this says that ultimately it looks like they're feeling a lot more comfortable in the connection now, and now because of that, maybe they are trying to offer their best selves. So like I said, maybe in the past, even if they had good intentions behind it, they might have done something a little bit underhanded to try to see how much they could trust the connection, but now it looks like they're past that and they actually are just offering their best to the connection. All right, future energy on your side, we have Wisdom. So this is the equivalent of the High Priestess in traditional tarot. This could just be saying that now you feel like, you're a lot more comfortable. You feel like you understand this person a lot better, right? So there was any concerns around that in the past, or maybe you're worrying if you understood where this person was coming from. Now it looks like you have a comfort level there to where you do feel like, okay, we've gone through the ups and downs, but now I understand where this person's coming from, right? And I feel a lot more comfortable with that. Future energy on their side, we have the King of Cups. So this is Scorpio energy here. So yeah, in a way I actually get a similar energy from this as well, right? Where Scorpio energy is very intuitive, right? They're not going to necessarily be very forthright with everything, but they feel like they're very observant, right? And they see what's going on around them. So I feel like in a way, on the positive side, this shows a true level of comfort, right? But then you do have to just be on the lookout for taking that thought overboard of, oh yeah, I totally know this person, right? And they feel the same way, but I feel like you don't want to make the assumptions that you know everything there is to know about each other, because there is still more things to find out. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Two of Staves. So this is actually an Aries energy here. So yeah, to me this says that you're just feeling like reinvigorated. Beneath that we do see Love, which is the equivalent of the Lovers in traditional tarot. So yeah, it looks like your feelings are growing for this person, and like I said, it feels like your trust for them is growing as well. All right, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Queen of Pentacles, so Capricorn energy here, which interestingly enough they had in the past as well. But to me, what I'm getting from this says there's a level of comfort, right? But again, what stands out to me here is looking at these two cards. Her back is turned to the cards on this side. His back is turned to the cards on this side, right? So, like I said, I feel like this could definitely be a healthy thing on the one hand to feel like, oh yeah, I totally know this person. I'm comfortable, right? There's nothing new to see here. But I feel like this could also, on the more negative side, lead to potentially taking each other for granted. So that would be something just to watch out for, especially with the Venus retrograde energy coming up in March. So just wanted to mention that. But overall, this does look like a positive thing. All right, so moving on to the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love Oracle card deck. I did pre-shuffle this deck. I'm gonna give it a few more shuffles, and then we'll cut the deck and pull a card. Okay, so let me just take this card here. If I can grab it, there we go. I'll get this out of the way, and then we'll do the same thing with the Wisdom Oracle deck as well. So same situation as far as I pre-shuffled this deck as well, but just going to give it a few more shuffles, then we'll cut the deck and pull a card. Okay, so, ooh, well, that one's sticking, so we'll take this one and get this out of the way. All right, well, maybe that's meant to happen too, right? So we'll read both the cards. So let me take the Messages of Love one first. All right, we have finances. It says, let's see if we get that to focus. There we go. It says financial challenges are affecting this connection. Interesting, because I do have to say we do see Pentacle energy in the past and present and the bottom of the deck on their side. So maybe for somebody that could actually give a bit of an angle as to why there might have been a split in the past, right? Maybe it was one of those situations where this person did have to work on their finances, and because of that, they might have known that, but maybe if they weren't forthright about it, right? They're like, oh, let me see if I could test the waters here, that if I do need to completely throw more of my energy toward focusing on finances, can I still trust on this connection to last in the meantime? So maybe that was what happened for some of you at the very least. But let's see what these cards add to the mix. All right, we have Happy Happy. There's the artwork. Number is 26. See what this has to say. All right, the relationship message says there are moments in a relationship where you just feel good about whom you're with, and you can, that your heart is wide open to befriend, to love, and to care for one another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in a reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now, not somewhere else or off in the future. The grass is greenest right where you stand. Be grateful and delight in your relationship, and if you're seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more of itself, like bees to honey. So yeah, I do have to say, like I said, it looks like there might have been a little bit of drama between the two of you in the past that led to a split and then reconnecting, but now in the present, it looks like you might already be feeling that feeling of happiness between the two of you. So hopefully that resonated. And then we have mending. So yeah, so for some of you, I feel like this is probably more than likely what already took place in the past, but in case that hasn't happened yet for some of you, we'll see what this message has to say. All right, the relationship message says you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you are to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. So yeah, so for some of you, like I said, I feel like the majority of you that's probably already happened just looking at the cards that we see in the past. But, again, given that this is for mid-February and we're technically not fully in mid-February yet, could just be saying that if you haven't already experienced that, that'll be coming up soon. And then Happy Happy seems to be more aligned with what I'm seeing in the present. So hope it resonated with you guys. We'll wrap up there and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.